Okay, so the Reverend Elby said to me yesterday, why don't you get the sermon on living the positives, which is the article that I had in the newspaper? Well, that's easy enough, right? So I actually wrote this maybe 3 years running. I put it in every year, changed it a lot. And I thought, well, what should I write about for the New Year's, right? So rather than just a list of resolutions, uh, positive ideas that I collected. Now, most of the time in the newspaper, I'm writing about environmental, physical, and emotional health. It's not original Calvin's original ideas. I'm just reading 100 articles a week and picking and choosing the top ideas and putting them in the paper. Now, I was criticized for not putting in my resources, but like on this one, living the positive, I got 20 different things about living a positive life and positive ideas. Where I got them all, I don't even remember anymore. I've just been collecting them for years. Okay, so getting ready for the exciting opportunity for another year on our planet, thinking about your New Year's resolutions, looking for a touch of inspiration. Okay, number one, be comfortable with yourself, accept yourself. There will always be somebody richer or prettier than you. Also, there will always be things that you are good at, which you can be proud, and simultaneously, somebody who is better at doing that same thing than you are. That is just the way it is. So, in other words, if you're going to be comparing yourself to everybody all the way, it's going to cause you a lot of stress. You can just compare yourself with yourself and improve yourself. Easier said than done. Number two, appreciate what you have and be careful of comparing yourself with others. So, saying it again. Just keep developing your skills, advancing your education, even if it is not in school in a formal way, and maintain a positive attitude. So, in other words, lifelong education. Keep learning. They say half of what we learned when we were kids is no longer true. There's supposed to be 9 planets. Now they say there's 8 planets. I'm not happy, but they say there's 8 planets. And they said in 2 planetoids, there's Pluto and one of them. It's a planetoid. Right. All right. So, number three, see the positives in every situation. When a person does not feel good, it is very easy for them to see the flaws of everyone they know and the negative of every situation. So before you criticize anything, take a thorough look at your own physical and mental health. So if your physical health is down or your mental health is down, and somebody says to you, would you like an ice cream? You say, no, I hate ice cream. Doesn't everybody hate ice cream? It's too cold. So take a look at your own physical and mental health. Then focus on the good and give the people around you support and compliments on the good things they do. Those things that you water will grow. So you see good things happening around you, you give them attention, you give them support, and let them grow. If you want to do the negative side, say, well, you're always this way, you're always that way, you're always, but you're in other words, you're focusing on the bad. So focus on the good. Nobody is bad or rude or disrespectful or negative all the time. They're something bad. A lot of times on the same thing, somebody's mental health or physical health will go down, and you'll notice they have a negative attitude. They may not know they have low thyroid. They may not know they have a tumor growing. They may not know whatever's going on. How will they know when it's just starting? But you will see that they're not the same person that they were, that they kind of have a problem with their head. I met a person, she was negative for like 3 years, 4 years, and then she found out she had low thyroid. And then it's really fine. So who would know? They went to the psychiatric hospitals and they did thorough examinations on these people, and they found out that a certain percentage of them, like 10% one, had curable physical underlying disorders. And when they fixed the whatever it was, their mental health symptoms went away. So there was masking or complicating their mental health diagnosis. Number 4, and you can cut it and make it short every once in a while. It'd be a good time to cut and start again. Number 4, let go of your need to control others. You can control your attitude and your actions of your life, but if you expect the world to go perfectly, you are definitely going to get frustrated, angry, and also disappointed. So you can control things, but it's limited. And so we plan and we build, but we're going to do so in our imperfect reality. We're not going to be able to shape the universe to our one liking, but we can within our own personal universe. We have something. We have limited, and that's all. Number 5. Although at times we need strong leadership, teamwork, and teamwork, consensus should be tried first, both at home and at work. So try the consensus, teamwork before the strong leadership. Well, sometimes that's necessary. You have to have a plan, and somebody they want you to have a plan, and you have to have a plan, and you have to push it through. But it's better if you can work as a team. Number 6, drop the resentment within. The resentment within. If you're always thinking about the past, like women, and angry about something in the past, it's like putting a bunch of mud on your life today. So it's like coating your life today with mud because you're living with past. If there was a lesson from the past that can help you, then go for that. Okay? So we all had terrible things happen to us at one time. They kill all of us. And if we can learn from that, go from that, learn from that. Now, your brain will automatically let go of the negative parts of your past if you take good care of yourself. Good food, exercise, positive people. Okay? So if you have good food, exercise, positive people, you're probably not going to be living in the past. You're going to be living in the past when you don't feel good. You're around other people that like to be negative. You're not taking good care of your health. You have phlegm in your lung. The more oxygen you have into your body, the happier you will be. So reset, deep breathing, yoga, exercise, walking. Hey, people don't have to go jogging 50 miles to be in great shape. You can walk farther. It takes farther walking to get the same benefit for your heart and lungs. But walking is great and it's easier on the knees than running. Walking, swimming, yoga, all good things. So your body needs oxygen. They say that the concert directors, what do they call? Wave their arms over their head. Yeah, conductors, they live a long time. So one of the theories is they're getting the oxygen into their lungs and always waving their arms around. For some reason, they live a long time. No, maybe it's that. Now, when you're cooking, when you buy the rice cooker, there's a steamer there. And they usually give you a steamer, right? You put it in the cabinet and it sits there for 10 years. Okay, well, you don't have to put it in the cabinet. You can actually use it, steam all your vegetables and all your food and not have any oil in your body. You really want oil in your body? Put oil in your motorcycle in your car. Don't put oil in your body. So if you can, learn how to use your steamer. They give it to you anyway. Use it. Oh, keep your internal plumbing clean. Number 7, live in the moment more. Avoid overanalyzing. Well, sometimes we have to overanalyze. But so what we do is you make a master plan and a couple of backup plans, all right? So you overanalyze there. Master plan, backup plans, and after you do that, you prepare for them. We prepare everything, then you don't have to overanalyze, right? So you prepare for the worst, but you expect the best. So your attitude's positive about good things to happen. But you've already prepared for the worst, okay? So you have a medical kit in your car. You have a medical kit at home. You have a savings account. You see an attorney when when you have, before the problem gets too big. You talk about problems before they get too big. You do all the right things. And if you are prepared for the worst, it's sort of a Boy Scout thing. The Boy Scout calling people prepared. So if you have preparation, then you don't have all the worry. Because if you're all worried and the thoughts are just going on and on about everything bad, it's actually kind of destructive. So you want to set yourself up that you're not doing that. And usually if you're doing that, there's something wrong that you're not feeling real. That they just ruminating on bad. When you go to sleep, think of something good that happened that day. Don't go to sleep and think of the 5 bad things that didn't go wrong. You did 100 things. You really want to go to sleep and think of the 5 bad things that didn't go right every night? Why? Why not think of some of the things that went right that day? A lot of things went right. You don't have to think of it right before you go to sleep. So anyway, then you just have to use your mind a little bit, be strong, and say, I could have a little self-discipline, but I fall asleep. I'm gonna think of the 5 things that went right that though. There's always something going right. Okay. After you do all those things, if you feel trapped or stuck, usually you need, this is number 8, usually you need more good information about the health, career, etc. So if you're feeling trapped, you don't know where to go, you need more information. Don't be too proud and ask for help. Right? Well, my answer. Yeah. Be careful of believing sensationalistic garbage on the internet. Yeah, so you look for the internet, you might find, you hawk them on different skills to go through the internet and pick out the garbage from the website. But I met people that I said, well, why don't you do a fact check on that? We said, well, the fact check sites, they're all part of your conspiracy, the deep state, the Illuminati reptile people are controlling those fact check sites, so you can't move forward. Oh, see. So sometimes there's no locating people off with their conspiracy. Dreams are not enough. They must be backed up with evidence. Like the sentee, if you do not act and make decisions. So you have to make decisions about and be open to failure. Number 10. Remember Thomas Edison making hundreds of light bulbs that didn't work. His mom supposedly said, "Go find this out." Then, well, I'm learning all the different ways of making light bulbs that don't work. So you have a whole list of all the different ways that don't work. Well, that's good. That's progress, Well, you can do that in your life. I don't think there's anybody on the planet who hasn't made a mistake. I've made 1,000 so far. I'm an expert at it. So try to use your lesson, like I said before, and then move on. Number 11. Sometimes you need patience while waiting for a dream to manifest from your efforts. Work on other things in the meantime. Number 12. Intentionally fight for meaning and purpose in life. Then people say, well, there's no purpose in life. You just have to break. Well, I go along with that. You've got to break something that makes some meaning to your life. First, we have our high ideals. We do our best to live them ourselves. We continually work to make the planet better for its people, animals, and their entire ecosystem. Our children learn more from our example than lecture. So children watch us and see what we do. It's more important than the things we say. Almost some of the things my father told me 30 years later, I thought about and said, oh, what's right? I thought he was stupid up and done it. And then later on, I replay what he told me, and I go, because he was right about that. So you can make your own meaning in this reality. Number 13 is embrace the reality of life. Have a plan. Don't let your life flow mindlessly by. When you are 80, nobody, including yourself, is going to be proud of you if you spent 40 years playing video games or you're half drunk. The past, number 14, past cannot change and is dead.
Past cannot change, or instead. The future is unknown, unborn. The present is where you rely. For some people, if they have no job, no school, make a list of everything you want to learn and find the free websites to spend your time with. Khan Economy is a good start. So right now on the internet, there's lots of on free sites that people can install. One of the things here in the Philippines is volunteerism isn't as organized and strong as it could be. And we have people that can't find work, and they're not in school, there's no money to school, they can't find the job, and they just said, well, playing video games or whatever. So I would like to see volunteerism improved dramatically in the Philippines so that everybody has a purpose. You know, gets up in the morning, voting volunteers, meets people, meets their friends, gets letters of recommendation, etc. Number 15, join organizations. Work with team of people with high ideals who respect people of all faiths, of all nationality, who cherish our planet and the miracles of life. Yes. Number 16, we tell each other Happy New Year because that sets us up to feel powerful. Then we can turn that positive energy into creative activities and plans. Go forward. Happy New Year. Thank you.